Hello, Matt.
Welcome to Scotch with Bob and Matt.
We're here at beautiful Dunedin Golf Club, sitting at the bar, and we're going to be sampling a nice Scotch that Matt was able to bring to us. A very special one, I may add. And Matt has some notes on that, and we'll be talking about the Balblair 12-year-old, which is relatively new. Very few tasty notes on this one that I could find. Because it was only produced in 2019 as a 12-year-old. So we're going to talk about that in a few more minutes. Matt, what do you have to say about Balblair?
Pretty interesting that both Bob and myself have never tried this one. So I thought that was extra special since between us, we've tried a dram or two, and we enjoy having our scotches. But this one, we haven't had anything from this distillery, so we're really excited about this. And Bob's going to do tasting notes and things, but I'm gonna open this up and pour a little dram so we can start with that.
That's fine. Well, the Balblair is one of the oldest distilleries in Scotland, actually. Founded in, I think, 1790s. And it was rebuilt in the early 1800s. They moved it a little bit closer to Edgerton, Scotland, to be closer to the railroad. Shipping costs were starting to mount up. But they kept the old lake that fed the distillery for its water, because the water was so pure in the Highlands area. We took some research on Balblair because we haven't really seen much of it. And as I said, in 2019, they started with the age statements. They have a 12, 15, 18-year-old, and I believe a 25-year-old. They do have a lot of vintage scotches because they used to bottle theirs, and some other distilleries have done also, like Glen Ross. They bottle it by the vintage date. And so they had bottles that were like 1970, 1980. Glen Ross has a 1995. And that way they didn't have to put the age of the scotches that were in it. They was just done when they bottled it that year. Well, I just gave you some little history of Balblair. Matt had some notes that he wanted to read.
Yeah, I actually want to read specifically because I felt this was very interesting, and specifically to the 12-year-old. From their website, it says every Scotch whiskey distillery is different, from its location and water source to its still shape and wood policy. These are all determining factors in how whiskey tastes. Balblair single malt Scotch whiskey is intriguingly complex and satisfying. We capture the intense esters at the start of the spirit cut to give our whiskey the core characteristics of apricots, oranges, spices, floral notes, and green apples. The heavier oils and lipids at the end of the cut are also captured, giving leathery, nutty, and full-bodied characteristics. And specifically what they said was, this is the specific house style of the 12-year-old, which is the basis for the others that they produced, the 12, the 15, the 18, and as Bob said, the 25 as well.
Well, on this one here, the 12-year-old, this is part of their core now of the aged statements that we have. And this is the only one that is not finished in a sherry keg. So this one here is going to be the true Scotch that Balblair is producing without the finish sherry notes. So to start out with, on this one here, I was very interested on this is because this is done in used bourbon oak casks, and also they also use what they call a second charring, or a double charred keg, whereas they'll take what the Americans give them in a charred manner of the kegs. And we're going to go over all the type of kegs at another filming, but this one here I thought was interesting because they'll take the charred kegs and they'll char them for about 15 minutes or more to get a real deep roasted flavor going into our scotches. And you'll pick that up a little bit on the oak and on the vanilla notes that we'll get to. So on the nose,
which is lovely.
oh yeah. Yeah, there is that fruitiness. There is that a lemony orange note on that. I get a hint of chocolate. Do you get some chocolate?
I might have some chocolate. Darker chocolate.
Yes, yes. I think that's that's coming a little bit from that double char.
All right, well, I can't wait. So I'm gonna...
And there's the vanilla there from.
Nice. A little bit of a burn. Not bad. 46%, so that's about right.
Well, there's a little burn there. I think that's some of the spices that we're getting on this one.
Yeah.
Definitely get the orange.
Yeah.
Definitely have a nice orange peel taste going on in there.
Kind of like an overtone, really.
Yeah. There's a little vanilla caramel in there, and again, I believe that's coming from that double char.
Yeah, so we ate on our call yesterday. Tell them what? It wasn't dessert yet, right?
Well, that's quite tasty for 12 years old.
It's got a little nuttiness to it that Matt mentioned. I like that. One of the notes I did pick up on it, it said a cream custard. I've had a lot of cream custard, creme brulee. Boy, I don't get that at all.
No, not on this.
But there is a honey there. There is a sweetness there.
More on the finish for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not.
more of a raw honey than it is a sweet honey.
Yeah, not on the palate.
No.
I'm getting more of the finish.
Finish, I'm getting that cinnamon. I think that's the spiciness. That's a little bit of the burn you're getting is the cinnamon spice coming through. I get a little the leather. There is a leather there. Wow.
I'm looking for the leather. Always looking for the leather.
Well, I haven't chewed on any leather lately.
Not
but I
recently,
do
no.
have boy, it's right there at the back of the tongue.
Brady, you serving beer?
So, I
Like?
think
The biggest one you
that
have.
I would say that this is a winner.
The Champions
I'm
Cup.
gonna go with this.
Goose Island.
Looking forward to trying the 15 and the 18. Don't have a 25,
Jimmy, all right.
but I did pick up the 12, 15, and 18. So looking
Oh.
forward to those.
We'll be doing those at a later date. We're having a great time out. It's a beautiful day out here. We'll take some shots outside to show you how wonderful the golf club is here at Dunedin. And it has one of the best restaurants in Dunedin. And we always joke that this is the best kept secret in Dunedin. And you really need to come out and try their food here. It's phenomenal. So with that, I think we're going to finish our
We will
scotches here.
finish our drams, and we'll talk about.
Excuse me.
Well, this is part of the fun of filming here at an open bar. You never know when we have people just walking in,
wandering
so.
through. So anyway, be sure to follow us on Instagram, on Facebook. Facebook, we are the New World Celts Dunedin chapter. You can find us under Whiskey Tastings presented by Dunedin New World Celts. Instagram, it's NWC Whiskey Tastings. Look for us on YouTube, Scotch with Bob and Matt. And we have some upcoming tastings, September 10th.
Well, we'll talk about those in just a few minutes because what we'd like to do is mention that the NWC, the New World Celts, all of the fundraisers that we do with the whiskey tastings go to their scholarships, and to help the pipers, the dancers, drummers, athletes go to summer camps, and to help them with their heritage in doing the scotches. So we'll enjoy this, and
So with that, we end with Bob's eternal words.
was there a scotch in my hand?
Yes, there was.
Sláinte.
Sláinte.